Bitcoin just did something big and we need to discuss it right now. Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And guys, take a look at what's been going on in the Bitcoin charts. Bitcoin did something powerful. We're looking at the weekly time frame here, and I'm going to discuss this with you, break it down, because for the first time in about 6 weeks, maybe more, let's count the weeks, the candles underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the first time in about 7 weeks, Bitcoin has closed a clean candle right above. What do I mean by clean? Well, we didn't see no price action fall underneath the red 200-week moving average. It came back above. It's been clean. It's a clean candle. And this is a powerful move. So we're going to break it down. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. And guys, please remember, this is not financial advice. Do your further research before you invest your money. So let's just take a look back to really understand how powerful this is, right? Because this is a move you don't want to underestimate. And we're also going to take a look at the long time frame as well, because meaning like this is a weekly time frame. It's quite long. If you're an investor like me, you look at the longer time frames, like the higher ups, the weeklies and the monthlies. If you're a day trader, you look at the 4 hourly and like the daily, maybe 1 hourly. So we're going to take a look at the monthly afterwards. Take a look back here. This was 2018, and I just want to focus your point on this, because it held support. And if you watch my channel, if you watch other people that talk about the 200-week, this red line here, then you understand how Bitcoin held support for a long time, for many years on. So I changed it. Let me change it back to red. I was trying to get the color right, make it thick. Here we go, just so you can see this. Here we go. So Bitcoin held strong support on this 200-week line, which is the red line, for many years. And you can go right back to 2015, you will see that it did that. And we never had a situation where we went underneath it. And every time it held support, it didn't matter how many candles it had above it, because it was forming a base, and that's what you kind of look for when you decide if the bottom's in or not. You look for a form of base. So this is what we had in 2018. It was forming a base, and then we broke this yellow line here that potentially sparked the next bull cycle. And then you had this blue line for confirmation, meaning when it broke the yellow line, that was a sign that the bull market may have begun. And when it broke the blue line, that was a confirmation that we are on our way to hitting higher highs from the prices that they were before. So the only other time that we broke the red line was down here, meaning going forward, back in the 19 event. Broke down. But take a look at the difference of breaking down with candle wicks to full body closures. So look, we had candle wicks come up, come down, so it wasn't a full body close. This was the first time in Bitcoin's history that we had full body closes underneath the 200-week. What did it mean? See, for me, I felt like it was a seriously good buying opportunity, because we've never had that before. Prices that are usually under that line could, for me, signal a great time to buy. And if you was buying at 17,000, that would have been a phenomenal buy. Now, let me tell you what many people think might happen, because some people are bullish, some people are bearish, some people think that the price may still go down, and there's still a high opportunity that it can. And I want to give you the both reasons as to why, pros and cons, negatives and positives, just to show you. So what could happen with Bitcoin? Well, just like what we saw here, we could see it come up to the yellow line and get rejected and then fall back down. Because if you look here, it broke this yellow line and pumped up. So we could see a thing over here where we come to this yellow line, we come right up to $29,800. Let me just move this line, didn't go correct. We could come right up to $30,000. We could pump all the way to $30,000, hit this yellow line right here, and then get rejected, and then come back down and start coming towards the red line again, the 200-week. That's an option that I want you to really take serious, because it can happen. And if that happens, that means we are still in resistance, meaning that it's doing is it's coming up to this yellow line, getting rejected, falling back down, coming up to the yellow line, getting rejected, falling back down, which also means we could see prices fall lower, and that could basically confirm the people that were believing that prices were going to go low. But if it does something like this, where it breaks this yellow line, rises above it, comes and tests. I'm keeping it in raw, fresh, and organic, like Tesco's. If it comes and tests the blue line as well and breaks the blue line, that confirms that we indeed actually did see the bottom, and this is, you know, on its way to a new rally. How can you tell for sure if it's, you know, we are definitely about to begin the bull cycle? How can you tell for sure that we're not going to go any lower? Well, this is why we look at a longer time frame, the monthly time frame, and I'm going to grab it up right now. You need to see this. So take a look at this. This is the monthly time frame. Bitcoin, same, everything's the same. That Bitcoin, I'm using the same thing as well, the Bitstamp chart, but we're just looking at it on a monthly time frame, and I'm using the RSI, which is this purple and yellow line, and I'm using the stochastic RSI. And for those that are new, the RSI looks for prices when it's overbought and oversold. So when you look at, like, when we had these all-time highs, like right back from 2013, 2014, when Bitcoin went spiking up, went really, really high, you can see here on the RSI that you know, it was really, really high. And if you have a look at the numbers of the RSI, like anything from here above, 92 to these were sort of like how high the RSI spiked. Anywhere from 92 to 97, we spiked really, really high in the RSI, saying, look, this is really overbought. We need to see a cool off. It needs to cool off and start selling. And that's what people use the RSI to buy and sell, to trade, right? And then you have the stochastic RSI down here, which is momentum, which shows buy power. Is it coming in, or is there sell power? Is people, you know, got a lot of sell momentum going. So when you use them together, they're really effective. And look at what happened in every bear cycle, every bottom of the market. So this was 2014's bottom of the market. Look, right down here, we saw massive wick, similar to what we saw just recently, 17K, right? Came above. But look at this. Look, it also confirmed by all this action with the RSI. So, you know, we broke the yellow line on the RSI. Purple line started coming lower and lower and lower and lower, to eventually it came right down here. And I want to draw a white line where the bottom of this purple line got to. The reason being is because that was sort of like its base, its support. This is where we saw the RSI hold incredible support on this white line here. It never really went below it. And the reason I'm stressing this is because this time around, we actually did go below it, which is why I really believe that the bottom may be in. But, you know, time's going to tell. So, you know, the purple line came right down. The stochastic RSI, which is the red line and the blue line, I'm just going to make these really like thick and in our face so we can see what I'm talking about here, right? I want to make sure you can see it clearly. So here we go. So we've got the blue line and the orangey red line on the stochastic RSI that came right down, and it was in this oversold area or sell pressure area right down here, like exhaustion. It's just exhausted. So much selling is happening. It was down there for a long, long time, right? And when it started to break up, meaning, and I want to just bring up this, just the stochastic RSI, when it started to break up into this sort of zone area where the dotted lines are, that's the signal. That's the signal to say, right, buy momentum is coming back in. So watch this on the monthly time frame. Trust me, because when you see this happen, when you see the blue line and the orangey red line cross, and it comes back into this bluish sort of zone area, that's it. Sparks are flying. You're going to see some serious buy action come in, and Bitcoin's price is going to surge. And it works with any coin, not just Bitcoin, okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And it also plays in favor with the RSI as well. So if I grab the RSI, this one here, we're looking for that blue and purple, blue and orangey ready to come up in the stochastic RSI. And then we're looking for the purple line in the RSI to break the yellow line. When that happens, that's our signal that we are going to be going on some massive bull rally. It's going to go fierce. It's going to come hard. You're going to see crazy price pumps, not just in Bitcoin and many other altcoins, because when Bitcoin rises, most altcoins rise with it. So this is what we're waiting for. These are our signals, guys. When the purple line breaks this yellow, that's it. We're going up. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, along with the stochastic RSI confirming that price momentum, is coming in, buy momentum. And you can see it in the charts here. Look what happened when the purple line broke and the stochastic RSI came up. We saw an incredible rally, and I'm talking massive gains. You're talking it pumped. I can't even get it. Let me see if I can find it here, because I'm looking for this section here. 10,000% in that last rally, and that wasn't the first time it did it. Take a look here. Look, you can use 2018 cycle. Even look at 2018 cycle. Look, the same thing again. As soon as the RSI broke this yellow line, we saw a rise up in price here with the price action. You can see it clearly. The price action broke up. We saw the whole 19 action happen, and then that brought it just a tiny bit below, but it broke above this yellow line again, and this purple line on the RSI went flying up. The stochastic RSI, I'm assuming, also came flying up again. Yep, and then we saw the price action just rise like crazy. So look at where we are today on the monthly time frame. Take a good look. Look, so the yellow line's coming down, the purple line is sitting right here. We did peak below this white line. This is what I was trying to say to you before, like the way the base support was. We peaked below it. So this is the lowest that it's ever been oversold on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin. And take a look at what the stochastic RSI is doing down here as well, the blue and the orangey red. We're waiting for this to come right back up. So when it breaks into this area here, and it comes above both colors, when they both come into this zone, that's when we begin. That's the buy. That's when you want to look. You're going to be saying to yourself, you wish you bought prices now, today, instead of when that happens, because when that happens, you're going to see some fireworks, especially once this purple line breaks this yellow line as well that's coming down. So these are what I'm waiting for on the monthly time frames. These are the signals that I'm waiting for that confirm we are in fact now in a serious bull market. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. If you liked it, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm going to keep you up to date on what goes on with this price, and I'm going to keep watching this 200 week. So let's see if Bitcoin can continue to push over this week and keep getting the rise up until $30,000. I expect it to go there. It's just what's going to happen when it gets there. Are we going to get rejected and fall back down, or are we going to break it? Time will tell. If you want to become a patron, I have 7 tiers. Where are my patrons? I can't find it. Let me just grab them up. I thought I had it already. I have 7 tiers, and I really recommend you should become a patron, because you get to see my buy alerts, sell alerts, stake alerts, all that stuff. Guide you on your crypto journey. Trust me. Here I can over here get it out. Over here I can help answer your questions easily and things like that. So yeah, come chat with me and stuff. Let me just find it. Here it is. Exclusive VIP partner tier. If you can afford that a little bit more, go for my CEO tier, because this will give you my super alerts. I haven't even got it up. Look, I thought I had it up. And my super alerts gives you access to my VIP Telegram group, where I talk to you in there way before I do anything, way before I buy or sell. We are discussing things. They're sharing great projects. These people in this space, high crypto profile users, big money, and they know how to make money, sharing projects all the time that can make us serious gains. So guys, make sure you check that out as well. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.